This game has 35 achievements, and I am going to get every single one of them. Welcome to Nine. Nine Souls is a Metroidvania that has fused together the mystical spiritual elements of Taoism with futuristic cyberpunk science fiction. The world building and storytelling in this game is so sick. It can be dark, it's thought-provoking, sometimes it's comedic, other times it's wholesome, and it is one of my favorite games to come out in recent memory. The story follows the highly intelligent, no-nonsense protagonist who is hunting down the other souls, or the members of this leading council for an alien species known as Solarians. The game quite literally drops you in as Jiequan, the leader of the council and Yi's mentor, teaches him one final scientific lesson: gravity. Having been betrayed for reasons we know not yet, Yi sleeps within these primordial roots until he is awoken by Xuan, a young human boy. So there I am. I've just started playing the intro, knowing even less than you do right now. Oh! I've got so many questions, but I say fuck it. I'll enjoy this festival with my new best buddy Xuan. It's a big day for him, you know? He's been chosen. Chosen to be fucking beheaded? I think that person just fucking died. Oh wait, no, not the child! I've intentionally left out much of the lore because beneath the village of these humans are many darker secrets to be discovered and revealed. Secrets such as, that Council of Souls we're hunting, we were one of them, and we've been harvesting human parts for 500 years. Further down this 8-man production facility, I beat the game's first mini-boss and earned the first achievement. Stop. Cease function. My revenge starts here. Shortly after, though, is a much harder mini-boss, more deserving of an achievement, but whatever, it's cool. The second achievement I unlocked was I'm coming for you, old friend, which could be interpreted two ways depending on if you're paying attention right now, but regardless, it's the first real big boss in the game, blocking the way to getting 1 out of 9 souls. Panic! Oh my god, he's fucking huge! I loved this boss so much. Despite the crazy lore drops in the beginning, this is actually the moment where the game hooked me. Hit the vape. Woohoo! He's harnessing the power of God! Hitting the parries on time and nearly perfecting the fight after numerous deaths was like— No, not the wombo combo! Having sex with my controller. And good thing there's a refractory period between bosses, as this would be my playthrough experience for the foreseeable future. Fuck yes, Chad! Anyways, introducing Garfield, if he were a weapons manufacturer. This is Kawafu, the first soul that we meet and Yi's old best friend. And when he realized that his fate was now in my hands, this is what he said to me, word for word. No, don't kill me. I'm just a little cat. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were gonna get killed. So I didn't kill him, but I gave him a fate much worse than death. I made him a babysitter. The third achievement I unlocked was Reap What You Sow, which is actually kind of a pun given that it's the next story-related boss fight against an arguably fixable bark ladybird. Oh, my fucking jaw dropped. Who turns people into weapons and controls their brains and makes them call her mama. So, where do I sign up? Oh, go mom! Go mama! Oh fuck, this is insane! Oh, right. The achievement title is a pun because she's super into agriculture, but also at the end of the fight, Yi puts her own mind control device on her. Sheesh. I knew this game was dark, but these scenes in particular really set the tone for the rest of the game. My god. Hey guys! I got an achievement! Then in true Metroidvania fashion, I proceeded to get lost for like 3 fucking hours. Alright. Fucking finally! I found somewhere new. The fourth achievement I unlocked was actually hilarious and super random. I gave this robot an annoying wimpy voice as I was streaming, and he, while crying, tried to charge me 400 Jin for the map data shard, and since I was poor at the time, I was desperate, so I killed him. I just killed that guy. The achievement is called You Bastard, which later I would find out fucking why, as this one decision would be my greatest setback. Who knew my actions would have consequences? If my eyes could pop out of my fucking skull right now, they would. The 5th achievement earned is the 3rd Big Souls boss, and it was a super fun one since the fight was inside this cursed gacha machine. All I wanted was fuck! Old man Yan mind linked with his crane, and then I hacked it and polarized him with it. Can I get a yeehaw? The achievement was called You Should Respect Your Elders, and I respect that he's dead and unknowingly wrote me into his will. Psst, 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 psst. Robot! Then the 6th achievement came. I was contacted by a muscular man with violent tendencies, and he challenged me to a duel. I'll admit, I was smitten, distracted even, and he pierced me with one blow. Were we lovers in the past, perhaps? Next thing I knew, I woke up, restrained by an electric torture device. This man continued to gaslight me, saying we were playing, but he was the only one having fun. Is this that toxic yaoi I've heard so much about? Regardless, I tearfully stuck my way through the prison. Oh, this is terrifying. One of the coolest survival horror experiences I've ever seen in a Metroidvania. Why'd he go up the stairs, man? What's he doing up there, man? And at the end, a boss barred my escape. Kitty! Oh, bad kitty! I proceeded to put that twisted meat cat down in the pound. Oh no! And that's how I got the jailbreak achievement. At this point in the game, I've started getting fairly close to Xuan and Shenong. I give Xuan gifts and he does cute shit. I feed Shenong poison and then we get drunk and talk about our feelings. Only one of those things increases my vitality. I'll let you guess. Anywho, Big Tony the Tiger must be catching on to my bonds with the humans as he sent a ton of his goons to wreak havoc on the human population that still live in Peach Blossom Village. This part was an optional side quest where I get to play the hero and jam to one of the hottest tracks on the OST! Oh my god! But the mini-boss really fucked me and I wasn't as into it as the electric torture. Worth it for the 7th achievement though. The 8th achievement I unlocked continues this poisonous romance saga with a bit of poison of my own. Do you want to put the gene eradicator in? Yes? Yes, you wanna know why? Because it gives me a trophy. Oh, stinky. Oh, stinky. The achievement says I fought dirty, but I still got absolutely railed. Ow, fucking stop! Even with this guy fighting at half-mast. That is, until I finally locked in. He's treating me like his bottom right now. I am no one's bottom! Ow! Did I seriously win? The fucking... 9th achievement unlocked. Closing the Lover's Quarrel storyline with a nice Goopy finish. Just got the achievement, guys. The next part of the game is easily one of the rawest, sickest, most gut-punching experiences I've had in a long time. I do this dungeon mastering thing for a little old show called Just Roll With It, and since I've come to love writing and creating characters, I was giddy at the introduction of a character who is trapped within their own mind, bouncing between a pleasantly false dream and their traumatizing, nightmarish reality. I've made a similar character before, and I've toyed around with the dreams and storytelling often, but the way this character's mind is visually presented and played through in this game has got to be one of my favorite game sequences of all time. No! What the fuck? Lady Ethereal. Fuck! Mother! Lady Ethereal is the soul of the hour, and whatever she did to get here, I only wish she did it to me. Her boss fight absolutely slapped. Music slapped. The arena artwork and design slapped. Every new phase built upon the other, and it not only slapped, but slapped me around for 2 freaking hours. By the end, I was just begging this lady to free me from this personal, beautiful hell. Fuck! Please wake up, let me wake up. Wake me up inside. What? Already? That's twice. Oh my god, 3 fucking times? Holy shit! 4 fucking times! Stop! Stop hitting me with that fuck-ass move! Yes! But finally, with the fight against her won, the 10th achievement was earned, and Lady Ethereal could finally rest. Earlier I mentioned how these darker secrets were yet to be uncovered. Well, let me catch you up to speed. 500 years ago, the Solarians were faced with an outbreak of a terminal disease, an ever-spreading virus on their home planet Penglai. To this problem, our boy Yi proposed the Eternal Cauldron Project. This project put non-infected Solarians into a deep sleep, a soulscape, until the council could find a cure. Then, Kunlun Island, including the tree and its primordial roots, would be renovated into one big space-traveling sleep chamber and warp near the pale blue planet where the humans came from. Lady Ethereal was the soul in charge of the soulscapes. It's through this fight we learn the setbacks it had. This whole project is also powered by the human brains the council's been harvesting for half a millennia. So, yeah, as tragic and amazing as that whole part was,
I bought a freaking mech inside of another mech for the 11th achievement. This is the game's trophy.
Autobot, roll out.
Yeah, that's right. Bop! Bop, 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 bitch! Yeah! I got an achievement!
The next 3 achievements were pretty simple. For the 12th, I finally checked my inventory and realized the answer to a puzzle at the beginning of the game was there the entire time.
Oh, there's the achievement!
For the 13th, I gave Jiequan a magical bean that grew this giant fuck-ass plant.
Oh!
And then we bonded and became besties for the 14th achievement. I love you, Jiequan. That's my son. I birthed him. The 15th achievement was crazy. There's an apocalypse outside. Bitches are on something. Bitches are on each other. Bitches are bumping music. And all of this for one of the worst bosses in the game.
Oh my fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Wait!
I personally hated this boss so much I had to physically leave my office and beat it at a ramen bar.
All right, pause. Okay, look, I think I wrote this part in a very emotionally charged mind state. The fight's pretty good.
16th achievement was another goofy one. Jiequan invented gold and then I sold it. I love how crafty Jiequan is, man. He's so smart and talented and gives me so many gifts. I mean, look at this freaking pot he made. What? Oh, what have I done? About that apocalypse, somehow the virus has not only still been affecting sleeping Solarians, but it's progressing and mutating them into these neon fungus beasts. All you need to know right now is that they aren't killable unless I get some DNA from an immortal. And the 18th achievement I unlocked is the battle against the final soul, G, the immortal Solarian in question. G can also see the future,
Yet he still decided to scrap, knowing full well I'd be banishing his ass to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, 100%. You are fucking dead.
G finally is released from the immortal life he is tired of living, dying surrounded by the records of Solarian history he has been keeping generation after generation. Part of those records include the story of Lear, whom G was close to during that era. To put it very simply, Lear pursued scientific progress long before Yi or the Council's time, but stopped it after seeing corruption within his friends, and opted for the Solarians to seek wisdom and spirituality. The 19th achievement is the final conversation with Lear, as he deliberates on if he made the right decisions. To put it even simpler,
We made a nuke and now I'm gonna retire to the spirit realm. Good luck, bitches!
achievements 20 to 26 are all completionist bullshit you know and love, defeating every optional mini-boss, increasing health to the max by getting absolutely fucking trashed. And congratulations, Shinong, for becoming the leader of the freaking humans, dude. That's hype, and also one of the achievements. Then there's collecting every jade, solving an extremely vague musical puzzle to find really sad messages left by what I assume are real people. Bro? Are you good? Maxing out the bow, and finally, unlocking every skill.
Achievement get.
There is an achievement for getting every collectible / treasure chest, but we gotta progress a little to finish it. So finally, we've reached the end of the game. Yigong's research facility, the bottom of New Kunlun, home to the darkest secrets yet. Like the 27th achievement. Yeah, if it wasn't obvious, the ancestors of the Solarians are stupid little cats. The real heavy hitters found down here completely retextualize the journey upon discovery. And that is what a good secret and its great reveal should do. Jiequan has been obsessed with finding immortality for Solarians, and their pursuit and experimentation is actually what caused the origin of the virus that leads Solarians to their inevitable demise and near extinction. This is the discovery that Yi makes before the game begins, and it's the knowledge we gain near its end. So the existence of the Eternal Cauldron Project, the existence of the need for soulscapes, of New Kunlun, of kidnapping humans from their home to be used as batteries, it all began with Jiequan's mistakes. For so long, the Council has been lying to the Solarians, and Yi's quest to expose Jiequan is what led to his fall. Not every Solarian boarded New Kunlun on the Council's quest for salvation. Some disagreed or loathed science entirely, and some were already infected. Many stayed behind to accept death and return to the roots, including Yi's family, specifically his little sister, whom throughout the game, Yi has been receiving messages from, whom is opposite to Yi in every way, whom he never returns to, and whom Xuan reminds him so much of. Trying to confront and corner Jiequan in their soulscape backfires. She had foreseen every movement Yi has made and planned for it. She restrains Yi, rips the souls we have gathered, and traps him within this endless dream. Is what I would say if we didn't have our adorable Widow plot armor. Achievements 28 and 29 were incredibly depressing conclusions to 2 more NPC side quests. My favorite enlightened robot who loved poetry and hated violence dies the first time he breaks his streak of pacifism in an attempt to put his less sentient brother to rest. Then, my favorite robot assistant who had helped us with the map shards throughout the game and who'd been looking for its friend, found her, mutated, inside the pod she rested in and dies at her hands. And then you pick up a photo of them! As I said before, Jiequan planned this from the beginning. They knew we'd return to try and stop the Eternal Cauldron Project eventually, and they knew we would collect the souls. During Yi's time asleep after falling from the cliff, they experimented even more using Ji's immortal DNA, and what they thought could finally be the cure only became the mutations that turned the Solarians into these hive-minded and violent creatures. Before I continue though, remember that crybaby robot I killed?
Yeah, that single decision, that one little goofy murderous choice I mocked in the moment locked me out of one of the freaking achievements you can only get by purchasing every single map data shard from these robots! You can't kill one, even though killing one is an achievement in itself. I basically had to speedrun through the entire game in 9 hours just to get the goddamn 30th achievement! And it was also Xuan could take the scraps of these robots I wasted money on and build a magic 8-ball?
Error, you will accomplish nothing. No divination results found. Yeah, that checks out. Anyways, here we are, the door to the final confrontation. To celebrate the journey, let's get one last dub. That sweet, juicy, last bit of collectible lore for the 31st achievement. The only achievements left deal with defeating Jiequan and the 2 different endings you can get depending on what you consider Yi's priorities after the point of no return. So, take the Solarians and Xuan back to Penglai, or ask Kawafu to fly Xuan and the rest of the humans back to their home. Going back to Penglai with Xuan is the game's normal ending. It sucks ass, and it makes fighting Jiequan easier. The 32nd achievement is Home Sweet Home, with Xuan on this graveyard of a planet. And it didn't feel all that sweet to me. The true ending is choosing to believe in a future for the humans. It takes some extra time to help Kawafu load the humans onto ships and say some lies and goodbyes that by the time you get to Jiequan in the root's core, her plans have already progressed 80%. It's this extra time you spend to evacuate everyone else that actually makes the fight with her longer and the final phase harder. Jiequan is easily one of the best boss fights I've ever had the pleasure of suffering through in my personal gaming history. Kill me! This shit is so fucking hard. I have yet to play Sekiro, part of Nine Souls Inspiration, but I'm kind of a god at Sifu, so I'm not new to perfect timing. That being said, I hated this fight for the first few hours.
Fly, my arrow!
Death after death after death.
I fucked it!
Death after death after death, and I was struggling to get past phase 1. So much that when I finally beat phase 2, I thought the fight was over. I'd had enough.
That shit is so fucking satisfying. Oh my god!
And yet somehow, shit got worse. I got a shit. 30 hours of playing this game, procreating with perfect parries. And yet this fight made me feel like a virgin to the sticks.
I almost had it.
I restarted this fight so much that I think I developed Stockholm Syndrome. I was prepared to fight this bitch forever.
No, are you Oh, shit ass, gang. I fucked it. Oh, shit ass.
I didn't even fully realize it when I finally won.
Yes!
And when I did, I wasn't ready to say goodbye. Achievement number 33. Learned from the best, and yet the best had learned nothing. Jiequan saw her plan through to the end, infecting the root's core with the serum that mutates, assuming that because the monster Solarians couldn't die by normal means, it was the only path forward for her species and the only way to achieve immortality. She failed to realize she was competing against a completionist. And Jiequan, you're just another achievement waiting to be unlocked. I also have a bomb. At the end, the humans with the smartest kid in the world and the second smartest Solarian return to their home. And Yi returned home too. The 34th and 35th achievements. Witnessing the end of New Kunlun and beating 9 souls.